colored light. It felt like spirits had awakened me. This carnival of animals had taken me. They danced around me and they took my hand. Whispered, close your eyes and understand. And when I felt the change, it startled me. This carnival of animals is part of me, part of me, part of me, part of me, part of me. I took a walk among the stars tonight. Found myself a washing colored light. It felt like spirits had awakened me. This carnival of animals had taken me. They danced around me and they took my hand. Whispered, close your eyes and understand. And when I felt the change, it startled me. This carnival of animals is part of me, part of me, part of me, part of me, part of me. I took a walk among the stars tonight. Found myself a washing colored light. It felt like spirits had awakened me. This carnival of animals had taken me. They danced around me and they took my hand. Whispered, close your eyes and understand. And when I felt the change, it startled me. This carnival of animals is part of me, part of me, part of me, part of me, part of me.
Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone doing today on pre-Monday? Ugh, pre-Monday. I try not to think about it, but that is exactly what it is. We all know what day tomorrow is and what is coming. So for the meantime, let's forget about it and do some 3D work, right? So I'm loading in my scene as we speak. Gonna pick up on fragments of memoir, development, whatever. Didn't really do a whole lot yesterday after I got off. Mainly just knocked out voices. I was not feeling it. Didn't want to mess with any more 3D, so I just boop, put it to the side. Let it just render out. I finished 2 animations. Just let my PC render out the animations overnight. So I knocked out 2 more animations and knocked out a ton of voices, roughly around 250 voices. So I'm all caught up on voices with all the images that I've created. Now I'm just down to rendering and creating more. I do got a lot of post work, but I'm not going to be doing any of that post work while on stream because, well, some of them, yeah, I can't show. All right, so, yep. So that's where we're at. I was just kind of looking and browsing over the images there, see what I still have left to render, right? So let me go ahead and pop over to our right screen. Bloop, 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 bloop. Boom, boom. All right, here we are. And we're chilling like a villain in Daz. Still waiting for this scene to load in. I started loading it before I did the intro of mine, but it is what it is. So, yep. Anyone that watches over on YouTube, you can also find my Rumble right here. So you can check out the Mean Green Machine. Helps me out a lot. That is my home. So I'll always promote it. Oops, I forgot to change it to the Rumble side, didn't I? Oopsie daisy. So that accidentally said something over on the YouTube side too. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I always appreciate Rumble for what they do. They got a lot of work ahead of them, but at least they try to treat their people right, their creators right. YouTube, you have to fight, pull teeth. If you have a problem, you can't even contact them. You got to send them by an email. They may or may not even respond to that. And even the big names don't even get a response unless they freaking tag YouTube in the damn post and forces them to speak on some matters. So I don't like dealing with companies or people or platforms that work and operate like that. So that's the reason why I do what I do and why I promote good old green Rumble, even with all of its problems that it has that I wish they'd fix. Which maybe one day it will be. I should probably like try and ask about that while I sit here and wait for this to load. Maybe I can get someone to answer. Is there any... How do I word this? Is there any... I'm trying to think of it like... Trying to word it correctly. Is like any future update to add. Okay. Is there any future... is there any work? No. Is there any chance there will be polling? Is there any chance we will be able to create polls on stream at Rumble video in the future? Should I at Chris too? Sorry, guys. I know it loaded up. I see it. Let's see what we get. See if I get a response. I may or may not get a response. We shall see. All right. We're in. We're good to go. Let me pull up the dialogue. We can get to work. Work, son, work. I never stop working. If I'm not doing my full-time job, I'm doing my whatever I'm doing right now. Creating video games. I work. I'm a work horse. I'm also a drunk horse, but that's besides the point. I haven't started drinking yet, but as soon as my Coke is done, I will be hitting the broskies. So it looks like the dialogue we left off on. So you're digging for information, probably one of the high-profile cases we're handling at Vortex Capital Partners. Okay, cool. You see how I'm trying to tie this in with all the dialogue. So prior, just a few lines before, when you first meet her, she says, let me find the exact words. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Fuck, I gotta change something. I just realized I made a fucking error. Change this voice and dialogue. Because we don't know who she is yet, but I called her Jade. Yeah, so I have to change that dialogue. Good thing I caught it. Because that's kind of messed up, you know. Here, let me pull this over while I'm showing, instead of me just looking over at that screen, so that you guys can see it too. Where was it? Here it is. Do you flirt that boldly with every woman in here, or is that a special treatment strictly for people who carry an Amber Vault badge? So now we have a name of the actual bar that we are in, right? And then later down here, where we are currently at. So you're digging for information, probably one of the high-profile cases that we're handling at Vortex Capital Partners. So I'm building this world slowly, right? So, and then if I bring up Campfire, Do. Just give me a second to boot up Campfire and I'll show you. I don't just put in this information and forget about it. I also put it into my Campfire. Oops. So here is Campfire. And you can see the characters. These are the characters that I for sure already have in the game, right? So this will keep track of everything as I move forward while expanding on these short stories, right? So here's all the characters: Sawyer, Buckingham, Emberthorn, the Archivist, Sable, Heart, Jade, Viper. And as you can tell, there's also the Amber Vault locations and Vortex Capital Partners. So I got all this saved. This is a timeline, by the way, just so that I can kind of keep track of my writing and that kind of stuff. I still suck at it, but it helps me keep track of it. All right. Boom. Let's go ahead and close that. Let's move a whole bunch of shit. Let me I think I just minimize Campfire. I may or may not bring it back up. And I don't like, I got to move that over there. There we go. Cool. Do appreciate everyone that is popping in over on Rumble as y'all roll in. Don't forget to smash, punch, stab, click, nosedive, elbow drop that like button. Anything that you can think of, just elbow drop or punch that like button. Help me push further out into the algorithm of the green machine and the red heckler is what I'm going to call it. Yeah, YouTube just teases you a little bit. That's all they do. All right, so he's still standing up. I need to do like a close up on him, I think. Maybe I'm going to shoot for that. Let's do a close up on home skillet. I'm not liking the angle though. What is a good angle? I could try and get her in the image as well. Like this. Let's go with this. He looks mean. He looks ready to throw down, and he also should totally punch that girl in the face, but he's not going to. We'll go ahead and add Wern back into this. I actually have a name for these characters. I just don't have them in any stories. But I do got their name, and I got their characters built. We need to go to the... Turn off that cap. There we go. Cool. Perfect. We're rolling now. What kind of pose is he doing? He's doing a Rowan Angry. Let's bring it down and then do and add a Doubt. Oh, yeah. Doubt only has 1D, not 2. Funny how that works, huh? All right. Spread them lips. That sounded wrong. Which one are we? Okay, we're number 1. Let's delete number 3. We don't need that camera anymore. Goodbye, camera. Bye-bye. So long. Sayonara. Or something like that. English hard for me. Let's see what we got going on. See how this image looks. Maybe it'll be magnifique. Tasty old Coca-Cola. It was actually Pepsi-Cola, but it's a cola nonetheless. Can barely see, even with 11 stops. That's crazy. Let's try 13 1/3 then. Maybe I can actually make out a little bit better. Yeah, this doesn't look too shabby. Gotta see her glowing in the background. His eyes are really dark, but it's supposed to be dark in here. Maybe there's a light that's not hitting him when it should be hitting him. Maybe it just needs to be like a little closer. Get closer. Put some light on that face of his. Thank you very much. Doobie doobie doo. Let's do an eye ray and check it out again. Make sure it looks all spunky. And then that'll be another image down and in the books. Control C. Control V. Number 92. I can do dialogue for it later. And do post work later. That's what I'm probably going to do. Post work and dialogue after stream. Damn, he looks mean. FoM. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. I did save that image that I did at the end of the stream yesterday. We could mess around with that. I could also like the suburbs that I'm going to be using for this as well. While it's saving, I'm just going to be chilling here. Because it does take it a minute to save and all that. Yeah, know how it goes. Let me see if I got a respond back. Probably not, but we can see. Chris did mention 21 hours ago I'll be joining a bunch of streamers on Monday to give away lots of Tether to the Rumble community. If you're streaming, you might get a Rumble wallet tip if your wallet is activated. Tune in with the Joker at 10 a.m. Well, I won't be there. I will be working. Pretty much when he does his tipping and stuff, I'm working. Do 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 do. Nope, no response yet. I made a drunk post yesterday. That made a whole lot of sense. They said that a lot of these actors and stuff are crazy, and creators basically like famous, pretty much anyone famous for creating anything. I'm like, well, duh, makes sense. It says most creative people lose their minds in some way, shape, or form. Actors lose their own personal persona because they spend months at a time acting as someone else, which isn't them. So they lose a piece of themselves. You know, just as an example. All right, it is done saving. Let's go to the next one. She didn't deny it, just held my stare with the same half smile, like she was daring me to do something about it. Looking back, that should have been the moment I stood up and walked away. Instead, it led to something worse. I should say far worse. I'll add that one word in there. I don't know. Let's see if I can't get anything decent on her. Try to get a good angle. Something like that. That should work. Change your expression. We can hide that other girl too. It's kind of hard to keep track of where all the characters are at, so I tend to keep them open. And if the render doesn't render very quickly, what I'll do is I'll open up that render and I'll start deleting shit that don't need to be there, and I'll save it and then like just reapply it. Oh, that wasn't the thing I needed. I needed hers. Let's go back with Grin. Make a good old camera. Come rob me, bitch. What? You heard me. What? I heard no such thing. NVIDIA, iRay, check it out. Yummy, yummy, yummy. People using AI for their thumbnails, and some people get so mad about that. And I'm just like, fuck it, use it, bro. Pump out all the AI you want, man. AI is making life so much better. Yeah, and you can hate it or love it, but it's gonna be here. But I do see people still complaining about AI thumbnails, AI images, AI this, AI that, and I'm just like, why? I don't like that expression. Let's try the smirk. I think the smirk is what I'm looking for more. Yeah, smirks just seems better. Let's go into A. Oh my god, iRay and check it out. I've been saying AI, so about said I'm going to AI mode. It's like, oh no, he's going to robotics. It's like, god dang it, tongue twist, tongue twist, tongue twist. You gotta go to bed early tonight, man. I hate that shite. I hate that shite so much. I don't want to go to bed so early, but it is what it is. That'll work. We'll go ahead and do a save right here. 93. I can't wait to get to the suburbs. I'll have to write a whole bunch of stuff. Like pretty much once I'm done with images here, I can start writing again for FoM while I still make images off stream for the not safe for work stuff. But there is going to come a time that we will not be working on FoM at all, no more whatsoever, because from that point on it will be nothing but stuff I can't show, unfortunately. I remember how calmly she said it, like she'd been waiting for me to catch up. I'm going to take a far shot, like from that side, and see what's up. Because I haven't taken an image from that side, I don't think, at all. I mean, I have, but not from afar. And I'm trying to catch different images and what have you, just so that it doesn't feel like it's the same old, same old. Because that shit just wrecks it. Kills my mood. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, it's finally done saving. Finally. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so new image. We're gonna go with like I'm shooting for something on the lines of like this. I think that'll be fantastic. I will change his pose, of course. I think I might even change her pose because she's leaning way too much into it, right? She's leaning way too much into it. So let's go ahead and just to try and save a little bit of time, we will. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Lock, translation, and rotation. Lock, translation. Come on. And rotation. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's get spine 1. I'm not even going to try that. Let's just do bend. Okay, that looks a little better. Now let's move her further into the chair. Get that booty squished in there pretty good. Come on now. You can do it. Oh, that's the wrong thing. That's right. I need the whole character. There we go. Something on the lines of that. Now we can get our image. So let's go ahead and yeah, just like this. Let's get the new camera as so. Delete the old camera is okay. So she's like Where is she? Oh, she's behind the. Okay, okay, I got you. Let's put her. Let's do a standing pose with her. But she's gonna be like looking back, right? Because shit's starting to get kind of like what's going on kind of thing going on. You know what I mean? So, which one was it? Is it? It can't be this one. No, it's. I've seen it before. I just don't know which one it is. It's towards the bottom as well. There's a lot of leanings right there. I know I was using some leans before. Couldn't find any decent ones. Where are they at? I know I've seen them, so I'll just keep poking around till I find it. It's not bad, but not exactly what I'm looking for. There we go. Since we have our barefoot bartender over here. That was such a great name that Two-Tongue came up with on that. Oh, well, that can go away. Don't need that anymore. Let's see where she is in the image now. She's kind of in the way of the lamp. Put her right there. Can I see the other two? I think the other two might. I don't think I need to, so I'll keep them turned off. But they might, like, someone might catch on, like, hey, shouldn't there be somebody over there? But I can't have 5 models in here all at once. So let's go ahead and autofocus and DOF right here. There's one missing. Where's it at? I'm missing one. Is it this? There it is. Shit, I gotta go back to number 92. I have to load number 92. I'll put that on my notes so because it's gonna crash. So let me go to notes. Reload number 92 to unhide the disk that the blue light. There we go. Because it would crash because I'm doing the DOF and all that stuff with this camera, so we won't worry about it right now. Oh yeah, he needs a different pose as well, doesn't he? So let's go ahead and get him on a standing pose. What do we got? Guess we'll go with this one. That works. Looks pretty good to me. And then, ooh, we can look at each other. It's like, oh my. There we go. Yes, I already did that. Let's go into eye now. Hopefully I can see. Hopefully I can see. Whoa. I'm trying to think of what I want to eat today. Or what I want to cook today. Wife's still sick. So I'm like, man. No. I need to. No, it's not number 92. It's number 93. It's the one that we were literally just on. That's not bad. That looks pretty daggum good, if you ask me. Damn, that looks good. Yeah, let's go ahead and save that file. Save as scene, and that's number 94. Bloop, 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 bloop. Doo, 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 doo. All right. Cool, cool, cool. We are busting these scenes out, which is fantastic. Her response, yes. I'll move her hand on this one, kind of like, yeah. You know, like that needs to be the concept. Yeah. So homegirl's just like, catch up now, catch up. You can do it. You can do it. Oh man. But that's pretty cool how the MC just like, boom. Dialogue wise, gotcha. Two-tone Hutchers in the house. Welcome, friend. Welcome all. How you doing? I mean, he gave me that triple fucking dot. Actually, that's five dots. Morning. Dot, 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 dot. You must have had a rough night last night if you're giving me the dot syndromes. I knocked out all of my voices yesterday. I did like 250 voices. They be done. I got to redo one because I messed up on that, but which I'll probably put here. Let me do this as well. Which number did I mess up on? Number 67. Okay, redo voice or image number 67. Just got my ass out of bed. Oh man. That's where when I first wake up is when I knock out my exercises, right? So I wake up, I sit up, and I'm like, cool, now I get dressed. That was a good workout. Okay, was up late cranking out renders. Yeah, I actually left my PC on all night and rendered out 2 animations. Sure did. Absolutely. Don't forget to smash that like button, everyone on Rumble. I see y'all over there. Hit double digits. Man, that's awesome. Let's get... I need to undo these stupid things. Unpin all. There we go. Let's pull up the hand now. Get your hands in the air if you feel fine. Oh my god, that is such an old song. I am really showing my fucking age, man. Twist more. Yep. Now let's twist this. Can I get a good side view with her hand there right in the way? Kind of wanted to go like this. Just like that. It's something a little bit different at least. Any way to try and get some difference of, hey, it's the Bible story. How are you doing there, buddy? Good of you to join us. We're just knocking out images one at a fucking time, ever so slowly. What's crazy is this is just like a prologue, even though they are short stories. Look how many lines I'm already up to. Freaking 771. Oh my lord. This is going to be a little bit longer than what I initially thought it was going to be. Because there's just so much, I have so much creative dialogue in it. It's crazy. All right, so I still need to make so many fucking more images. It's gonna be fucking haywire. Did I make the camera? I did. Okay, cool. So I'm not completely fucking retarded. We will go ahead and do the focus on her as well. We do need to change her expression because it is pretty ass right now for what she's saying. She is saying yes. So what I will do is I will type right in there, which you can't even see because my camera is probably in the way. Type in yes. And I do have things saying yes. There we go. That'll work. I want you to finish this damn barefoot bartender scene, bro. Tired of looking at it. You and me fucking both, dude. This is image number 95. Boop, 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 boop. Image number 95. Sure is. At least I knocked out the voices. I have, see, 735. I still got 38 more images to do, bro. I'm not there yet. Dun, 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 dun. Oops. I hit the wrong motherfucking... That'll work. It's still a little fuzzy on the hand. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, 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 ba. Yes, I'd say random shit fucking commercial noises. Her voice soft but steady, eyes never leaving mine. Are you gonna help me out? She leaned in with just a fraction, the low bar light catching the curves of her lower lips as she waited for her answer. I can see her face when I shut the door. Nope, my lips are sealed. Boom! I'm just fucking with you. Yep. Fun times. Soon as this is done, I'll be grabbing my beer. See, I drink beer to stay awake. So the first beer, second beer, third beer kind of like wakes me up. Fourth, fifth, and sixth kind of maintains that. 7th, 8th, 9, I'm like, hell yeah. 10th, I'm going to sleep. That's how it works. It's kind of like, yeah. And then that last one. Yep, gone. Just like that. All right, so her voice soft but steady, eyes never leaving mine. That's reasonable. Yes. Is it wrong that I'm getting... Well, you want to hear the voices? You want to hear the voices? There's no music, but we can hear the voices. Let me mute this for a second. Let's boot it up. There won't be no images either. Because, well, I haven't put them in there yet, but we can hear the voices.
Well, hello.
Hold on.
Come on in. Take a seat, relax for a brief moment. So, you're the one they have selected, huh?
Give me 1 second. Let me get it. All right, let's go ahead and get to where we got the voices.
I've spent my whole life keeping these urges in check, even back when I was just a teenager and they first woke up inside me. But nobody's unbreakable. Everyone snaps eventually, even me. March 23rd was the day it all changed, the best day I've ever had, and the worst. Almost time to go home. One final errand, drop these off for the paralegals, and the day's mine. Real freedom for once. It's been a brutal week. I need a beer. Or 4. There's this little bar I know. Quiet, well lit, and easy to slip into. Have a few drinks, then head home. Perfect.
And I heard there's a barefoot bartender there too, which makes it all the better.
Oh, hi Ember. Fancy running into you. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I'm actually on my way out. Got an early morning tomorrow. Long day ahead.
Running away already? It's barely dark out. One drink with me won't ruin your beauty sleep. Probably.
I know. Terrible timing on my part. But yes, I'm fleeing while it's still barely dark. I try to keep the drinking to a minimum. Rain check?
Ah, fair enough. I'll survive the rejection. A faint smirk tugs you.
Same to you.
I have to skip.
Damn, hands down the
yeah.
most get a grip Sawyer.
Yeah.
She's a good so, I'll learn her.
That dialogue
Every
is
hobby,
rough.
Every quiet joy, every little thing that makes her smile, and when she finally opens...
Let's get to the bar now.
Empty. Good. My mind. I exhaled. That's all I needed to do. This bar's basically my second address. Sometimes the company's even better than the whiskey. The real bar scene's never been my
Where's Sable at?
At least here there's a standard. People keep their Sable leans forward on the polished.
Your regular handsome, or
That's a bad one.
She tilts her head.
I can't get that
hair
one
brushing her
right.
shoulder.
should I whip up something special just for you tonight?
I lean forward slightly, forearms resting on the bar, close enough to catch the faint warmth coming off her skin. I'd love something special, Sable, but my wallet's not usually in the mood for the upcharge. I gazed at her lips, then back up to her eyes. Unless you feel like clocking out early. She arches a brow, lips curved.
Cute, very cute.
Let's go to the other
Sable
voice.
rests one hip against the bar.
Rules are rules, though. I'm strictly behind the wood until closing.
She tilted her head while her eyes were dancing.
Stick around long enough, and maybe I'll let you buy me that drink later.
Irregular it is then. My gaze lingered on her a sec. Thanks, Sable. She appears almost out
Here
of
we go,
nowhere,
finally.
leaning an elbow on the bar right beside me, the neckline of her sleek black top dipping just enough to draw the eye.
That was quite the move. Do you flirt that boldly with every woman in here? Or is that special treatment strictly for people who carry an Amber Vault badge?
Those are the voices. All right, let's go ahead and boop, boop, close that out. Ah, man. I didn't realize how much dialogue I had in that shit. A beer or four. Sounds like a streamer I've been watching. Yeah, hi. Hi, that's me. A beer or 10. But yeah. Wasn't too bad. His voice is better than their voices. The problem is I can't get the really, really good voices because the really good voices are on contracts, right? So after like a couple of years, you can't use them anymore. Because they won't re-up it with the AI company and that kind of stuff. So all these voices are indefinitely. I can use them forever, and they're created by the actual AI site. So that's the reason why. Yeah. I had to redo. I mean, I don't say I had to. I didn't redo all the dialogues. What I did was I just basically made a note. Voices changed because of 11 Labs is gay. And then I changed the voices. So, yeah, there's that. All right, where was I at? Bring up my shit so we can try and get closer to being off of barefoot bartender scene. A voice soft but steady, eyes never leaving mine. All right. I think I did one looking that way recently. That'd be a good little image, but unfortunately, it doesn't work. You know what I could do? This is what I'll do. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. I don't want black though. I want them to be noticeable. Sure. Fuck. They don't conform very well, do they? I'll have to Photoshop that out. Do I got yellow? Make it even more apparent. There we go. That makes it even more apparent. Now let's get the shot. There we go. If it's not too dark. If it's too dark, it won't show up, but that's fine. Appreciate everyone that is stopping in, especially on the Rumble side. I love you. Y'all guys rock. Hit that like button for me. So we need to delete camera 2. Boom! Love that engagement. Boom, boom. DOF. Toodle doodles. Home. Noodles. All right, so she doesn't really say anything. So let's go ahead and just add a smile. Doesn't really matter what smile, as long as the teeth aren't open. I'll use mine like that. These are mine that I created. I created these. Come on. Are you not entertained? Nope, I'm not. All right, so let's go ahead and do something with this hand. Don't sure what I'm going to do with it, though. Put it in the boobie. Should I like have it resting across her stomach maybe instead? That's something a little different at least, right? Yeah, let's do that. Because we've been having it in the lap quite a bit. Oh, well, that didn't work. Bend. Hey, what's going on? Won't phone home? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Merry pre-Monday to everyone. And to all, a good week. Tomorrow's a holiday. I should be off. Unfortunately, I'm making a lot of money tomorrow instead. Do. Okay, so I gotta do something with the fucking hands, apparently. They're being retarded, but it's okay. It's okay. See, hand. Okay. All products. Oh, yeah. So I added a bunch of shit, by the way. So I got basic hand poses here as well. Because I finally got a second directory set up on my external hard drive. So now I have an extra 1.4 terabytes of space. So I installed a bunch of shit. Let's go with this. I finally got unlazy. I forgot it was Sunday. God, yeah, exactly. Weekends went by so fast. Yep, I know. Dude, they go by, like, my weeks are flying by just because, like, 2 days, I go into work really early and get out really early. And, yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy on how fast a week can go. And it seems like the older you get, the quicker they are. So keep that in mind. AKA, I don't suggest getting older. Just, maintain your young self at all times, and then time won't go by so quickly. See how that works? It's very easy. Just don't get old. All right, let's go ahead and do iRay, see how this looks. Hope you're having a good day. Won't phone home. Hope you're kicking it. Kick back, relax, having a good time. The whole 9 yards. Ooh! Ooh! This looks ugly. What the fuck is up with his outfit? He looks like a balloon parachute. Like it exploded. What the fuck is this? I'm not crazy, am I? This looks like really retarded. Oh, I'm gonna have to do something with that. I guess I have to change his pose because that shit ain't gonna fly. Nope. That was ugly. Straight up. Do. What can I do for... Let's just try this one. Maybe it will help. Let's go ahead and look at... He needs to move. You're blocking the view of the beautiful woman that wants to screw you over, but still blocking the view. So move, fatty. That's my New Year's resolution, to stop aging. I'm going to work on it. Yeah, me too. I'm doing scripting right now. It's a bit of a hell for... Oh, God. Oh, not scripting. You making scripts for Daz? Or are you making scripts for Blender? What are you making scripts for? You can't really tell. That sucks. It's not enough light. So I might as well just go ahead and delete that because it's not going to work. My idea is not going to work, and I'm not going to shine a light on it because that'll look retarded, and I don't want it to look dumb. Like, oh, why is there such a bright light right between her crotch? Oh, well, you know what? It's called the Golden Goose. Woo-hoo. No. We ain't doing that shit. We'll just delete that. File, save as, scene number 96. I did that in my first game to try and get better lighting and stuff. I remember this one scene. It was a repeatable scene with Vivian in the restaurant, but it was too dark. So I kept on trying to put little point lights so that you could see. And I blended it pretty well, but man, it was dark as hell. And now you have this light, and you can see where the light is on the skin. I'm just like, oh my God. She's got a golden pussy over here, I guess, because this shit's lit up like a Christmas tree. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I was fighting that scene for so long, dude. It's in Ren'Py. In my game, there's an OnlyFans lookalike website. And right now, the fake website works, but it doesn't unlock galleries properly. Oh, you don't say. Yeah, I had a gallery in Reclusive Bay, so there'd be like Easter eggs, like these little pair of like underwear and stuff, and if you clicked on them, you'd get like an image or whatever. Yeah, that was not very fun. I did not do that in Solara. I do have a replay gallery, but my next long-term game, I'm kind of thinking of going back to free roam and making it magic. I got a good base of it, even going to have like combat and stuff, but I'd have to revamp it for sure. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I already have like a good little foundation of it down. Had a money system going, had an inventory system going. I can kind of show it off. Hold on. Do I have it? Here, let me show this shit off. Yeah, I was working on this for quite a bit of time. I was actually, I think when I left off on this, I was trying to make an intro. Yeah, so I already got this much of the intro done. So yeah, new game, load, settings, gallery, credits, exit. I can't do... I'll have to skip through some of the stuff, but yeah, I got this much done, but I get to the free roam and the inventory and show off all that stuff. So new game. Sure. So now look, there's a time, there's a calendar, you got the quest log. So here's your current quest. Talk to Miss Meadows. If you click on these will be like side quests for them, but it says where the current location of where she's at is right now. She's in the mess hall. These are unavailable. You haven't unlocked them yet. So that's that. I don't think I unlocked the inventory yet. Did I? Hold on. No, I have not. Let's roll back. So let's see. You can't leave until I need to get dressed first. So you have to go to the wardrobe, right? And at the wardrobe, you can change your clothes. So now, because this is our current attire, we change into our other attire and then go back. And now we can leave. This is the main castle. You got your dormitory. You have Miss Meadows. All right, cool. So we have to go and talk to her. Cuts to a scene. This is where you pick, do you want to be a warrior, rogue, or magician? So just pick the magician for now for no fucking reason other than I tested it the most and hopefully it doesn't break and crash. So that is where it taught you how to eat to maintain your energy and that kind of stuff. You get 1 free meal a day. Any more than that, you do not eat for free. This is combat class. They kind of go at it. Quest complete. Bam. Now we have the library, history class, mess hall, and combat class. Let's go into library. And I got like a little mini game here that's already set up that Green Arrow did. Work in library. Yes. So you put these in order. So A, B, C, D, E, F, I, R, and W. I made it in time. I got 100 glint, which is the currency, right? So that's pretty much how that works. We can go back over here. There's the mess. So I don't remember what the fuck I have to do for the next scene, but why is the inventory not working? There, now the inventory is unlocked, right? So here's the inventory. You can see the stamina, food, water, our attack power, and all this stuff. We need to go ahead and equip our staff, which then gets put down into here. You can see we have our 100 glint right there. But yeah, me and Green Arrow put a lot. There's actually combat in this shit too. So let's go ahead. That's what we need to do. We need to go to combat class. Oh, we have to change first. That's right. So let's go back over here. Change, and now we can get into our combat outfit, and then we go to combat class, opens a scene, and then now we're in combat. So there's her HP and MP. Here's our HP and our MP. You can do a regular attack or you can do magic. Right now all we have is fireball because we are a mage, so we do fireball. Hit her for damage. She throws a flame at us, knocked us on our ass. We do a regular attack. Hit her for 4 damage. She does another fireball. And we lost. You're supposed to lose. Continue.
That's enough, Elsa. I said teach him the...
And then that is that quest done. But yeah, that's what I got on that.
Are you sure you want to return to the real world?
I can't believe how much fucking work I've done on this, honestly. I need to go back to it. Let me catch up on chat because I couldn't see it. Cool quest menu. Watch out. She's got a Peter. Oh my God. I've seen this video before. How you doing, J Wink 80? What? This is cool. What the fuck? Fire. That was pretty good bass. Is that what you were working on during the Solara break? Actually, I was working on that. When I was working on Solara. The break, I didn't touch it. Nope. I worked on that like a couple years ago. On my break, I worked in Unreal Engine. That's it. I'd have to find out where I left off and keep building on that project. But that project took a lot of thinking and a lot of coding to do. And it's completely free roam. The quest system. Green Arrow did some fucking magic on that shit. That is for damn sure. Anyways. I am very proud of that one, though, because me and him had to think about that. I was like, man, we should do combat in a Renpai game. And he's like, well, they have them. And I'm like, yeah, but this is what I'm thinking. So we had to really I had to change how I did 3D, and he had to change how he did coding to make it work. That's really cool. Shout out to me and Green Arrow. Yeah, that's a lot of work to do, though. So... oh yeah, I didn't even tell you about the rest of the stuff. There's going to be potion making as well. And when you kill enemies, you get items and that kind of stuff. You have to go to the alchemist. The alchemist will sell you spells, sell you books, and sell you the alchemy set. But then you can brew your own potions that you can use during battle and all that stuff. Yeah, I did some work. I did some work. I need to get back into it, but that's neither here nor there. The main focus right now is Fragments of Memoir and also Solara. Maybe after Solara is done, my main focus will be what I call Dragonspire Academy. Because that's what that is. The name of that one. Alright, so let's get... is this number 96? This is number 96. I guess we can go up close. Yeah, that combat, oh my lord. That combat was something else for sure. It's going to be tough to do. Ugh. Oh, plus there's going to be dungeon crawling in it. I think that's where Green Arrow left off. I think we even have it in there. We just don't have it designed yet, but we have the coding for it to where anytime you go into a dungeon, it changes. And there's a mini map. And when you go, it kind of fills in as you go. Yeah, a lot of work. Hmm. Maybe I should have her standing up. Trying to see where this is going, so I'm reading the dialogue. Um, let's. I mean, I guess I can have her standing. I need to. Oh, I did. Okay, cool. I've just finished my Coke, so I can. Next, when I get a second, I'm gonna go get me a beer. That'll help me out a lot. Appreciate everyone that is watching, though. Smash that like button because y'all are amazing. Yeah, I'm thinking like this. This pose will be fantastic. And if you're watching over on YouTube, go over to rumble.com/C/Sacred Sage. Give me a follow. Appreciate that. That is my main home. That's the reason why I promote it. I'll do the command here in a second. As soon as I get homegirl on her feet and not floating. This is a modern game, not a magical game. You cannot float in this game. Not in this one. Do-do-do-do-do-do. That right there. That's how you do it. And that is the link to, excuse me, straight to my page. Up to 425 followers, which is awesome. Should we do like a low blow shot? A low blow shot? I'm thinking low blow shot. They do need to be looking at each other, though. Look me in the eyes. I'm cross-eyed. I can't. It's like, try again. Boom, just like that. There we go. Boom. Yeah, man, just playing through that little bit of Dragonspire that I put together, man, that brings back memories. I really need to get back to working on that as soon as I think that'll be my next project. But if I do, I'll have to change all the voices out, but that's minor compared to the overall thing. I can still keep the characters, but by the time I get there, what if they have like Genesis 10? What if Genesis 10 characters look better? You know, shit like that. So that's probably going to be the determining factor. Maybe I'll just remake all my characters, remake all the voices, but keep all the coding and all the writing and everything. Maybe I'll keep all the coding and redo the writing too. Because I feel like the writing in Fragments of Memoir is better than what I'm doing in Solara. So I might just literally just like rehash it all out. Like I'll keep all that dialogue and I'll spruce it up. I'll make it so much better. And then I'll make the images and stuff. That's maybe what I'll do. But there's no sense in a good UI and Good setup and a good foundation right there to go into waste. Sure, there's a ton of fucking bugs still left in that bitch. There's bugs everywhere. Bugs are always around. Trying to think of his facial expression. I'm thinking. Let's try annoyed again. I'll use my annoy. That'll work better. Just like that. Cool. All right, let's go into iRay. Oh, I don't have. There we go. Now let's try it. Do. I'm loving it. Been going for about an hour already. That's nice. Oh, apparently it's getting cold tonight. There's a freeze warning. Amazing. Homeboy looks like what is he doing with his stomach, bro? He looks like, like how a guy likes to puff out his chest? He looks like he's puffing out his stomach, man. What is up with these clothes, man? These clothes are ass. Yeah, that's a good image though. Minus the clothes. I don't think I can really do much on that. Change the pose, but if I change the pose, I gotta change the shot as well. It's not that bad, so I'll live with myself. Son of a bitch. I just overwritten number 95. Does the overwritten go to the trash can is a question. The recycle bin. It does not. Fuck. That makes me so mad. I do that sometimes too. I've done that so many times. Yeah, and it's like just fucking wasted fucking time. I don't even know what image I had with that either. Oh, it's her saying yes. So it was up close and she was sitting down. I could probably load in number 96 and do it. Breaks your soul. Yeah, incredibly. Reload number 96 and make number 95 with her saying yes and the more for it. And the expression yes for it up close shot. So many fuck ass damn issues. You know what this calls for? This calls for a beer. A beer. A beer. All right. I'm going to start out with just a little beer, okay? Not a big beer, a little beer. So I got my 25 ounce. right here. Nothing too crazy. Smallest beer I own. There we go. All right. Do. She leaned in just a fraction, the low bar light catching the curves of her lower lips, maybe hips too, as she waited for my answer. Okay. So let's lean home bitch in. By just a tad. Maybe even bring her a little closer. Trying to straighten out my camera a little bit. You know what's funny is like I overwritten that file number 95 of I overwritten that, right? And I was pissed. I was angry. And I guarantee I know exactly what two-tone hasher did. Or two-ton hasher did. I did it and he laughed. Because I know what type of person he is. You're evil, man. I know you laughed. Because if I was watching and that happened to somebody, I would laugh. Just saying. She leaned in, but found a little light catching her lips. So it needs to be up close for sure. Maybe I'll just do a shot like this. Just her lips. Let's do that. Fuck yeah, let's do that. I was laughing with, oh yeah, I know. I just know if that happened and I was watching, I'd laugh and feel bad at the same time. Damn, that first swig had a kick to it, bro. I'm still getting chills down my spine. That felt good. All right, that felt real good. Man, that was pretty rough at first, but man, it started feeling good after that. That is faux shower. Man, y'all are fantastic. I just want to let y'all know that. So, to give you an idea, I normally hit somewhere around a little over 200 hours of watch time, right? Now this month, we're only on the 18th. Already up to 240. We still got almost half a month left. That's how awesome you guys are. I forgot to put on DOF. I don't want it on the eyes, but I think I will set it on the eyes, do the DOF, and then do like a stops of 12, but then I will just grab the camera and change the focal distance. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. No, it needs to go forward. Yeah, right there. Yeah, that's incredible. That's because you guys watching. I'm only but one person talking, like an idiot on the internet. That's all I am. Man, even with that much, it's still that fucking fuzzy. Oh, it is only 12. I thought I did 13. It's all good. But yeah, my freaking the Rumble side just like squashes the YouTube side every freaking stream. Every time. And I'm sure freaking Rumble's got they bots. Every platform got they bots, right? But freaking YouTube it might go up to like 2 or 3, then right back down to 1. And they have their bots as well. So I'm not sure how their bots work or anything like that, but it just goes to show where you get seen at, right? I don't get seen on YouTube, even though I have like 1,500 subscribers on there and stuff. You just don't get seen. Let's go ahead and save this. Not over anything else, preferably. Number 98, not 5. We're on Windows 98 now. We updated from 95. Chat active. Impossible. Hi, guys. How you doing, Green? Hey, Green, I just showed off Dragonspire Academy because it led into a conversation. I was like, oh yeah, because it's talking about scripts and stuff from one of I think it was home phone, but yeah, I showed that off. I believe the sentiment was, wow, you and Green Arrow did an amazing job on that. I was like, yeah, eventually we'll have to get back to it after Solara. He's working on a script with his Renpai. Home phone is. I'm not sure if he's still hanging around or whatever, but yeah, he was talking about that, about his UI, and he's having errors, so I showed off that. Whew. Damn, that shit is kicking. Oh, the Renpai one? Yeah, the Renpai one. Yeah, I didn't even mention that. I did try to redo it in Unreal Engine, and we were getting somewhere with it. But it's not going to be feasible with just one person working on it, unfortunately. But I had the MC in there. We were switching out clothes. We had an inventory started on that as well. But yeah, it's the Renpai one, which I think is more feasible because between me and you, we can work on it a lot easier than on the Unreal Engine version. Even though, let's be honest, that Unreal Engine looks so fucking hot, dude. Oh my God, Elsa looks so hot in Unreal Engine. All right, it did save. I can still see her face when I shut the door. Dude, my freaking room is a hotbox. Yeah, I showed off the minigame too. No. Can't do the dungeon yet, remember? I don't have images for it. We have the coding down, but can't show that off. I did show off the minigame though. And I showed off the inventory. I showed off switching clothes and that sort of number. But yeah, it's a work in progress. I think what I'm going to do, Green Arrow, is as soon as Solara is done, I'm going to try and relearn Dragonspire. That'll be like the next long-term project or whatever, right? Granted, I'm not the completely gut, more than likely gut the writing and the images. I will keep the writing for the most part, but I'm going to make it a lot better. And then I'll probably have to make even more images. If I even have to make one image, I got to redo the whole fucking scene. So it depends on when Solara finally finishes. If they have like Genesis 10 characters and I like them better than 9, I'm going to be getting those. You know what I'm saying? So I might have to redo all the images too, but we'll get there. I guess is the best way. We're going to keep all the coding and all that stuff. Also wanted to say this too, Green Arrow. It didn't break. Remember how Solara broke when I used the updated Renpai? I did not have any breaks with Dragonspire. So that's good. I'm going to make her a little angry in this image. Just slightly. Because you didn't use the phone system. Fair. we still have to add a how do you put it, like a telepath system, which is basically going to work like a phone. You know what I'm saying? So we'll still have to add something like that, but I mean, you can design that however you want, and we don't even got to worry about that for quite a long time anyways. It doesn't matter. Not yet anyways. That was me basically using undocumented RimPy functions. Hey, it works. I don't like that one. Maybe discuss. That'll work. Do I want the whole face? Or something like this? That's a cool idea. Hell yeah. I personally am, oh my God, I don't know how to put this. I like free roam. I like the phone system and everything. I didn't realize how much trouble and a pain for simple things like messages are in like a phone system. I feel like if I got with Green Arrow before the current phone system and my current ideas dealing with the UI in Solara, it would have came out better. There's a lot of functions that I started with Solara that I don't even use anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I don't update. Pretty much the only thing I'm kind of keeping up with is the phone messages, background images. All the other stuff, I don't even keep up with anymore. It's too tedious. That's just how I view it. That's just how I view it, man. I don't know what to tell you. Oh my gosh. All right, see how this image looks. Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be too much? Definitely too much. Dear God. Put up to 12. Yeah, Green Arrow is like my best friend. I talk to him every day, just to let y'all know. So I give that little French man a lot of shit. He gives my American ass a lot of shit too. We known each other for a long ass fucking time. At least like what, 4 years? Maybe 5? So I think I know you were around during Reclusive Bay. Because you mentioned that if I ever needed help, they hit you up. Back when Guru was still alive too. So yeah, it's been a fucking minute. All right, let's go ahead and save this one. Image 99. What's also cool about Green Arrow is he's really smart. He knows a lot about chemistry too. So if you ever need a house blown up, he's your man. That's a joke, by the way. Please don't blow up any houses. Sawyer says, nope, my lips are sealed. I held her stare, letting the silence stretch. Besides, it's not like I trust journalists anyways. Nope, I don't deal in explosives. I know you send me those videos every now and then of that guy doing chemicals and stuff. Woo. Sage, don't get me on a fucking blacklist. I wouldn't do that. In a video game, of course. Wink, wink. Oh my God. What's sad is that comment right there reminds me of that fucking, you know what? I'm not even going to talk about it. That fucking retard. He's talking about killing people. And he's like, in Minecraft, let the blood run red. I'm just like, oh my God. I mean, I've been pissed at people before, but whew, you don't hear me saying that kind of shit. I leave to make ramen noodles and come back to houses blowing up. No, no, don't egg it on. I need to have his hand at his mouth like it's him being quiet, like this. That's what I need. Can he cook as good as Walter White? Oh my God. Walter White, all up in my whitey tighties. Oh my Lord. Oh. That reminds me of ERB doing Walter White versus somebody else, and it was so fucking funny. Oh. Where is my parameters? Y'all done got me distracted. I'm thinking about that ERB fucking thing now. Dude. You know what's even crazier? I've never watched the show. Never watched the show. Let's change his hand to like that. Just gotta find it real quick. Hell no, I was good at theory, not in practice. Last time I did something like that, I got a 0%. Oh my Lord. I mean, a chemistry experiment, not cooking fucking meth. No, not the meth. What's fun? You know what? I'm not even going to say nothing about no meth. This fucking county's terrible on that shit. I've never seen Breaking Bad. I don't watch TV. You'll never get me to watch Breaking Bad either. I mean, I can't say I never watch TV. Let me rephrase that. I do watch TV, but I am so fucking selective and don't have a whole lot of time to where what I watch is so minimal. I will tell you what I watch. I watch maybe like an hour a day right now. And it is Gordon Ramsay. That's what I'm watching. I enjoy watching him talk some mad shit. Unfortunately, I don't think he's mean anymore. I feel like he's kind of a bitch now. And I wish that he would go back to his roots, but he won't because he's on TV now, so he's trying to please as many people as possible. It is what it is. Need to go back to calling them like fucking idiots and stuff like that. You hurt my feelings. Well, good. Get the fuck out the kitchen then. No, I like to get the. Watch him go running out the kitchen. Let's do smug. I think I got a smug. That'll work. My fees. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He's trying not to get canceled, more or less. So I don't even think it has anything to do with cancel as much as it has to do with advertisers. That is the bane of existence, is advertisers. Yeah, that image right there looks like it'll be okay. Let's go ahead and make a camera there. The funny part was with canceling is you are only canceled when you apologize. I mean, in a sense, yes. Hey, how you doing? Joku? Nice name, by the way. Appreciate you popping in. I seen it was purple. I thought it was 2-ton hasher. My bad. I'm sorry. I failed at English and literature. Just don't, and you get free hate watch. Yeah, you do get that too. But advertisers, what they'll do, especially when it comes to TVs and stuff, if they don't like something, man, they can really hammer down hard. It's not the same as like on the internet, right? Because on the internet, it'd be like, oh, I don't want to be shown on these particular people. Okay, cool, no problem. There's a million other people that the ads can be shown on. You know what I mean? But when it comes to TV, it's not as much. See how it looks in iRay. This will be image number 100. Man, freaking Daz didn't have shit for sales today. I was like, man, let me see if anything's on sale in my wish list so I can snag it real quick. And I was utterly disappointed. Utterly disappointed. I forgot to do this, so let's go ahead and do the switch, do the DOF. Oh shit, we might have to add the 2 people over here for this one. Hold on. We can hide her because she's nowhere to be seen. Are you... Can you not even see them? You cannot even see them. All you can see is their fucking top of their heads. Jeez, man. Bad game design, bro. I'll just keep them hidden then. Check out iRay again. That was the first thing I did as well this morning. Looking for deals. Yeah, dude. Like I went and here, let me see. I mean, I was really, really fucking disappointed. Normally they have at least fucking something, especially when I'm hunting. If I'm hunting, I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it, right? So here we go. You get an extra 10% off. Whoop did he fucking do, right? I don't even get that because I'm not a Daz Plus member. It doesn't matter. But I'm sitting here looking at all the new stuff. I'm like, hey, I got a sci-fi. And I look at that. I'm like, nah, I don't need that shit. So I'm like, nope. Don't need none of that stuff. Well, let me go check on my wish list. Okay, no problem. I go to my wish list. I'm just like, okay, 30%. No thanks. Okay, nothing. I'm just like, all right. And I did just like this. X'd out. That quick. Yeah, this image looks pretty good now. I can get behind it. File, save as. Appreciate everyone that is chilling over on the Rumble side. Go ahead, hit that like button for me if you can. Y'all are awesome. I should probably plug myself, but I feel like I've been plugging too much, so I haven't been plugging lately. But if you are into game development, if you are into adult visual novels, you can always find my game here on Itch and also on Subscribestar. You can find both Reclusive Bay and Solara there free so that you can check it out, play it, have fun. And there's also ways that if you want to donate that you can. But those are my 2 main ways of revenue. So I got to promote myself. As you can tell, 18 plus. Sorry, but I do the adult content. Appreciate all y'all. Let's see what we got going on. Sorry, I missed some chat. I have 1156 items in my Dash wish list. Send help. Dude, I got 36. Holy shit, dude. I mean, you got a lot, dude, on your wish list. That's crazy. Oh, man, that beer is fucking good, dude. All right, let's bring up our dialogue stuff. And just to let y'all know, maybe this will work. Y'all are lightning, man. Look at that, man. We hit 20. We hit 20. That was crazy. I really need to start using those more often. Fortunately, Daz gets funny when I use them. So I got to move over just to use them. Maybe I should change the hotkey for them or something. Oh, I muted the music. I'm sorry. Let me unmute the music so that y'all can hear that at least. See, the next dialogue says, I held her stare. Oh my God, English hard. I held her stare, letting the silence stretch. I don't really do. Yeah, that's fine. If that's not your thing, that's not your thing. You know what I mean? But I'll go ahead and throw that out there. I think what I'm going to do is once I'm done with Solara, I'm going to throw it on GOG, maybe Steam. I talked about it with Green Arrow. Kind of went back and forth with it last night because I didn't realize how good GOG was. But GOG, he's been they've been standing firm on a lot of the stuff that the credit cards been trying to push off on. So that, I'm like, man, I got to support that. All right, so we need another image. Should I get like really up close on her eyes? Because it's talking about I held her stare, right? Something like that. That's a little bit different. Catches me off guard too. Like it shouldn't be there. Rule number 1, if it doesn't supposed to be there, sounds good to me. Let's do it. Let's make her a little bit more annoyed as well, or angry. What we got going on with her? She disgust. Let's go with angry, right? Yeah, GOG. It is a platform to where you can buy video games. Yeah, right there. Yeah, GOG.com. It's an alternative to Epic and Steam. Yep. I personally don't use them, but when I put my game out, I think I'm gonna focus on going there and then Steam as well. I will get rejected from Epic, so my game will not be there. Usually good deals. Yeah. I heard they do throw a lot of deals. Never heard of what? Maybe I can get an angry that doesn't go crazy. I don't like that angry. It's not even an angry. That's just like a smug lip thing. Don't like that either. Oh, that's only a lower half. All right, let's try and figure something out here. Might have to go with that. Yeah, that's just what I got to go with. Let's check. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I've done this yet. Yeah. So let's do a switch focus DOF and really up close. Let's go with like a freaking 12 2/3. See what we got going on here. Yeah, the push for censorship has been so bad to where I will personally go out of my way to support companies that fight against it. Most AAA games are not there because GOG don't do DRM games. Yeah, they believe in ownership. So if you buy your game from GOG, you own it and you will own it forever. And they most definitely have a problem with that. How you doing, Mac Bloom? How you doing? Never heard GOG, but if they are pushing back, I'm for it. I'll always try and support companies that fight. Exactly. Same here. Yeah, I just read up on it. And I didn't know about it, but I read up on it last night because I heard that GOG would accept adult-themed games the same as Steam, right? So I was like, really? So I looked up on it. Apparently, they tried to push on GOG the same way they did Steam and Itch. GOG just basically, they did that right there. And I'm like, so I took it. I was like, heck yeah. So I know they got a was it GOG Galaxy? I might install that. I think I still have it installed, honestly. And I will see about maybe if they got games over there. I'll look to buy games over there the next time I buy a game. GOG's got to fight back, man. We need more platforms that do fight back. Ownership is another huge plus. Exactly. DRM is the protection for games. Oh, well, you got to tell me more about that because I don't know nothing about that. Fuck Denavu and his game ruining platform. I don't know who that is either. Enlighten me, Green. GOD was originally made for old games. Yes, I do recall that. Won't home phone. Not sold anywhere anymore, but now they accept everything, which is good. That slow crawl to success, as long as there is success. You know what I mean? Mac Bloom says, not sure how, but we need another credit card player that doesn't filter purchases. It won't matter, unfortunately. Even if you get another credit card factor into it, they tend to mold into the same thing. Unless you find someone that has a good heart, which if you're rich, you probably don't, more or less. Let's just be honest. JP, what? Oh, Japan porn game site is launching a credit card. Yeah, but it won't be accepted over here. I heard about that. Yeah, Bitcoin could change that factor, Meg Bloom. You're right. We are going to Bitcoin, I guess. Yeah, Bitcoin could change that factor. And stuff that like Rumble's doing with that Rumble wallet, and you can off-ramp and on-ramp like that. That's going to be a game changer in the future. And, you know, all this is going to be for the better. The thing is, this is just at the start of it, right? We got to give this shit time to cook. And we got to survive while it cooks, right? So that's the biggest hurdle right there. I'm not totally against adult games as long as it's not into the extreme stuff. Yeah, I agree. Or like here's something that I personally do. If it's not vanilla, like, you know, all the vanilla stuff, right? If it's not vanilla, I always give it a choice base to where you can skip it or have an altered scene versus that scene, right? That's just how I do it. There's a lot of stuff that Green Arrow doesn't like, but I always give the option to either completely skip it or have a completely different scene that's more vanilla. There's a lot of different things. Yeah, fuck the gay furry game. Oh my lord. Yeah, I don't dabble in that at all. Yeah, I'm very vanilla. All right, well, see, besides, it's not like I trust journalists anyways. I'm going to do up close on MC. Saying that, I'm going to bring down this arm as well. Yeah, I just didn't know anything about that GOG, which is kind of cool. Really, really enlightened me. At least there is still some fight left. Yeah, this right here looks good. New, yes. I don't know if the bartender's in this one, so let me go ahead and turn her on just in case, which sounds really bad. I just turned on the bartender, the barefoot bartender. This beer tastes good, though. Yummy, 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 yum. 21 over on Rumble. I think that's the most I've ever had. I appreciate you guys. Y'all guys rock. Other than getting rated by Rumble, but I'm talking about, like, you know, naturally, I suppose, organically. Ooh, that's a big word, organic. Let's see, what kind of, oh, I got the camera, not him. I don't need, oh my God. I don't want to touch the camera. Currently used. Let's get off the smug. And let's go with, damn, how would I do that? Be like, besides, it's not like I trust journalists anyways. He should be a little angry, right? But not like annoyed. Maybe, I don't know, maybe annoyed. I just been using annoyed. I don't know if I only got 3, right? So that doesn't look good to me. Maybe something like that, I guess. I'm kind of mix and matching on this right now. Let's go ahead and open up the mouth because he's talking. These renders are going to take forever to do. Oh, it's going to suck. I don't even think I made a camera yet. I don't think so. Let me see. I did. Camera 2. Okay, cool. One step ahead of the game. Shit's getting a little intense in the story right now. So that's why I'm doing a lot of up-close images. Plus, I've been told I need to hurry up and get out of this scene because Two-Ton Hasher said he's tired of seeing that bartender. He said it was great the first couple of streams. Now he just wants a bitch slapper. So I'm hurrying as quickly as I can. Let's check iRay. See what's up. Do. Stupid McDonald's. Oh, shit. While that's in iRay, I gotta have my phone nearby just in case because of wife. Nothing. Good. Nothing is always good. All right, so this definitely needs a lot more DOF. It looks like, well, a complete train wreck. Let's go with like 13 stops. Boom. It is only one color. I'm not getting that much of the side. You can kind of see it on his forehead, on this line, and also on his lips. But I think it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So let's go ahead and file and save that bitch as well. That puts us up to 102. I can do more voices today. And then I can start doing freaking post work. Post work is the bane of existence for me, but I guess. And anyone that is watching over on YouTube, I would appreciate if y'all could create an account over on Rumble, rumble.com/C/Sacred Sage, and give me a follow. Hearts. What's the render count for today so far? How is Subscribestar and Patreon getting around this? Subscribestar is getting around it. I'm not sure how. Patreon is not. Patreon or commies. I actually quit Patreon around 3 years ago and cut my income by 67% because they wanted to issue government IDs to prove that I am 18 while making this content. And I basically said, "Oh yeah, that's cool," and I left. Walking away from I think at that time on Patreon, I walked away from like $400 to $500 a month. I was just like, I got a job. I don't need to listen to you. So I walked away. Subscribestar, PayPal tried to push that, and PayPal, the credit card companies are all in on the same thing. And Subscribestar did. And that was it. They never tried again. They didn't try to pursue it or anything. PayPal and Subscribestar just don't work together anymore. They go straight to the bank accounts. That's how Subscribestar works. You set up your bank account, and when you do a payout, it goes straight to your account. Witcher 4 is not going to be any good. I'm sorry. I don't have any hope for Witcher 4. Maybe a tiny, like a little sliver, but not much, because Cyberpunk, I've seen their dev team and seen what they say and that kind of stuff, and it makes sense on why Cyberpunk came out the way that they did. The only sliver of hope is that all the devs that made the Witcher series, they got shoved out. That's why they're not making a Cyberpunk 2 and why now Witcher 4 is coming. Maybe it'll be out good. I don't know. They're doing it in Unreal Engine now too. So there is that. Exactly what Green Arrow said. Big doubt on that. Blue hair retard in charge. No, I don't think a blue hair retard is actually in charge of Witcher 4. I think that was Cyberpunk. I could be wrong though. If it is, yeah, there's no hope. They messed up big with Cyberpunk. Yes, they did. They most certainly did. Okay, so for the render count for today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, but I got to redo one, so I'm at 10. I've done 10 so far. And I still have, let's see, 56, 66, 76, 31 more to do. Yep. She said it softly. I almost didn't catch it at first. Is the next line. Oh, fuck. What am I going to do with this? Maybe I'll show the bartender instead. They went to, Unreal Engine, and then bitched about Unreal Engine to no end when they had their own engine. Well, now they're working together, though. They're working together. So Unreal Engine is benefiting from them using their engine. Yeah, 31 more in this scene to go. And then we can start working on a different one. I'm thinking about doing a shot like this. I just can't see. Yeah, this will work right here. Let's make the camera. Let's put that back on. And then we need to change her pose because she's been in that pose for quite a long time. I've just been doing close-ups. So let's change that pose. God dang, it's hot in here. Poses by function, standing. Yeah, 31, bro. It's a long way to go. It is. I don't try and look at how many I need. I just kind of keep it in my head, but one at a time. The dread is always worse than the deed. Also got to remember, I made thousands upon thousands upon thousands of images. What's one more? Damn. Some of these image poses are really good, but I can't use any of those here. Let's do this one. Do the whole famous woman with the hand thing like this. Shit. Damn, that hand ain't even touching her damn thighs. There, that's a little bit better. The dread is always worse than the deed. Stealing that. Well, I stole it from my grandfather, so go right ahead. I need to hide his hand for this one, I think. That'll work. Let's do the focus on her. Oh, fuck, it's broke. Okay, no problem. What we'll do is we can go back now and fix our shit. That's what we can do. And then we'll reload back into 103 and fix that camera and continue on. That's what we'll do. So let's go ahead and save this. Still got to give props to people making their own games. Shows AAA how they are actually bottom of the barrel. They are, and AI is only making it even better, dude. Like, okay, so I'm just one guy. I can make these images. Cool. I got AI voices. I got AI music. I freaking got. I use AI for dialogue writing to make it sound even better than what I type out. Dude, I'm telling you, AI is bringing the ship up, while AAA is bringing it down, and it's going to come to head real soon. It really is. As soon as this thing is done saving, I'll close out. I gotta take a piss. And I think I'm gonna switch out beers so that it can get back on the chill while I grab another one. AI won't help AAA games either because it will replace new devs and not the blue-haired retard management. Yes, and also they can't get their voice actors through AI either. They got to go and do a whole bunch of regulations and shit. And they also can't do anything AI. Or they can get burned for it. All right, closing it out now. You can't see it because it's only showing the Daz thing, but yeah, it's closing out now. Do 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 do. Oh, I appreciate that follow, Media Studios. I don't know if I shouted you out yesterday or not. Appreciate the comment, Mac Bloom. Love that engagement, man. Love it, love it, love it. They already do. I know they do some images for like UI and stuff, but it's just not gonna work, dude. It just ain't. You know what I'm saying? There's too much middle management in a AAA, and too much bloat. While an indie dev can just zip around. All you need is like a team of 10 people, maybe 20, and you can pump out a stellar fucking game. It doesn't even have to be Ren'Py. It can be freaking Unreal Engine with a team of 10. For code, it will kinda. They can't optimize the game anyways. That's fair. They really don't know how to do that at all, do they? But I mean, I don't know either, but I know someone that knows how to optimize. His name is Green Arrow, so I mean, I got that going for me. You'll see a black screen right now. Just hold tight real quick. Do. I'm not what? Get out my little handy dandy helper. Okay, so I need to reload number 93 and unhide the disc for the blue light. So I'll do that. While this is loading in, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and I'm going to switch out beer. So give me 1 second. Someone that optimizes shit. You're better at it than I am. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Boom, I'm back, and the scene ain't even loaded yet. Look how quick I was. It didn't take me but 2 seconds, huh? All right. I am back. I got my beer. Whew, I feel so much better. I feel so relieved. I'm ready to fix these images and stuff that we have to work on, and then keep pushing forward. Appreciate everyone that is popping in. Go ahead, hit that like button over on the Rumble side. Do. Holy moly. I always forget how long this scene takes to load because I got so many models in it. I always forget that. Oh, but Green Arrow talking about how he is not good at optimizing stuff. Everyone has their own little thing that they are good at. See, Green Arrow is really good at coding. I am pretty decent at the 3D imagery. I'm not good at writing. Not really good at coding. Just enough to get me into trouble. But as a whole, the game, Solara, is coming out fantastic just because of two sides in two different areas. So when you're making a VN, you can pretty much think of it like a triangle. You got your images and animations. You got your writing. You got your coding and gameplay. To be successful, you need at least two of these to be good. To be exceptional, you need two of these to be really fucking good, right? So that's normally how it goes. You can't, if you're a good writer, you can't stand on a good write. If you're good at animations and images, your game's not going to hold up on one stick. Same thing for the coding. You have to have at least two of the three prongs for your game to work. Based on my calculations, you definitely didn't wash your hands. Don't make me pull an Asmongold here. Why I need to wash my hands? I got clean hands. I got a clean dick. There we go. I'll pull an Asmongold. Nah, if code is shit and killing saves every update, I would skip the game. Yeah, but you're one person. There's a... Reclusive Bay was a fuck-ass mess. People still love that shit. Just because in the beginning, they liked the writing and the concept and where it's going. Later on, the gameplay ended up being the shiny part. The images ended up being the second best, right? The writing just sucks. I suck at writing. I'll admit it. All right, so for this one, we need to turn on the blue disc light. So let's go ahead and look for this blue disc light. This blue disc light is not on. Is it this one? It's not that one. There it is. That's what we needed. Save. Code was bad, but at least it worked. It really didn't. Not till Guru took over and cleared that shit out. All right, so number 93 is done now. Now I need to reload number 96 to do number 95, saying yes and the expression yes for it on a close shot. Got it. But yeah, that's my. I think that's going to be the goal for Dragonspire. Is we're gonna go. I want to go back to the roots of free roam and have mechanics, but I want all the mechanics under the hood to be automatic, right? So, for instance, I won't have to code in all this bullshit. It'll automatically do it as a concept, right? You know, kind of like how when you have the character, every time the character pops up, they're speaking in blue or whatever. It's the same kind of concept. I don't got to sit there and say, oh, make this color blue. Seems a lot of games with missing variables, errors every 3 lines. Game soft locking. What do you mean? I do not understand this terminology. So if there's one error, it just keeps on erroring every 3 lines of dialogue? That can't be good. That can't be good at all. I guess I gotta wait for a long load again, huh? Sucks, but it is what it is. Already 2 hours into this stream, knocking out renders. Ooh la la. I gotta start working on the Zoe scene next, so I think what I'm gonna do is start posing for Zoe after stream, so I can try and get into a scene I can work on Solara in, you know what I mean? So I mean that's what I'm gonna aim for. I'm pretty much caught up on voices, so that's not too big of a deal. I got a lot of images, so I could do a lot of post work, but I'd rather not do post work. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I'd rather not even do post work, but it is It is what it is. If I have to, I'll do it, I guess. Oh, God. I got to do a lot of sounds, but I don't want to do sounds until I got all the dialogue done. I already ran through 20% of my quota for this month's allotted characters with 11 labs. I had that much dialogue. And I think they're charging a little bit more now, which I'm not very happy about. So, luckily, I'm pretty much done with voices for the month. At least. So, I can spend a lot more time on getting the sounds. Maybe the sounds take another 20,000, so it'll leave me like 50 to 60,000 to make music. So maybe out of that, I can get 2 songs, 3 songs for Solara, because I need 2, 3. Yeah, I need at least 3 songs. And when you use 11 labs to make the music, it just eats up the characters. It just eats it up. Boom, bam, bam, down, 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 down. Yeah, I actually upgraded on the 11 labs. That's costing 22 a month, just so that I can have 30 voices and 100,000 characters. But man, it's worth it. Just having the voices alone makes it worth it. They definitely know how to market. How much is it per line? It depends. Here, let's test it. This right here, I can still feel the way the air shifted when I said it. That right there cost 56 of my allotted credits. So, sound effects are like 2, 4, 600 per sound effect. Depends on how long you want it. Yeah. This right here gets ate the fuck up. Is what it is. I have good results for it. All right, so we are back in. Here we are, finally loaded back in. And I wanted to do the yes expression up close. And I think I did it from the side, if I do recall correctly. So if I go right up here. Did I do it from like this side? How did I do that image? Let's go with that. That's what we're going to go with. I'm not going to overthink this shit. DOF, we'll go with about 12. Go to expressions, go to posing currently, turn off smile, type in yes, go to here, saying yes. It was more to the side. It doesn't matter. Fuck it. We'll go with iRay and check it out. Ooh, stomach turned a little bit. It's that hungry noise. It's like, you're not hungry. You ate a Slim Jim. That's all you get to eat today. You ate a nasty ass Slim Jim. That's how you know I was hungry. Because I ate a Slim Jim. 12 worked out pretty good. Maybe add a little bit more. Let's go with 13 and call it a day. So right there. Well, not call it a day, but you know what I'm saying. Go on to the next fucking image. Save. This is number 95. That I had to fucking write over like an idiot. Alright, so all I gotta do is redo voice number 67 now, which is fantastic! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. So now we have to reload number 103. Which it'll end up crashing, by the way. Or it should crash. It crashed. Now we can load up, go to image 103, and rock on some more. What's going on, Logical Raven? How are you, buddy? How are you been, man? Logical Raven is another streamer, and he's a really cool Chad. Let me tell you. He plays Fortnite, so if that's your thing, you should probably give him a follow. Dude's fucking legit. He always helps me out. I try to help him out if he ever asks me. That's a Rumble buddy right there, not gonna lie. I've been lurking a while, brother. Nice. Well, you knew it was coming. That's right. I know when it crashes. I don't know what causes the fact of when I try to do the focal distance, why that happens. Yeah, Rumble fam, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Rumble fam is growing too. And I just hit like an all-time high too. Another new all-time high. I got 29 unique chatters this cycle so far. I've never had that many, or viewers, so I'm definitely thankful. It's like everything this month has just been golden for me on streaming, on dev work. Dude, I just been pounding it out, man. Ooh, I've been rocking this workout. Like, I think, let's see, I streamed this scene, I want to say like 3 or 4 times, and I'm up to like 103 images. That is crazy. Anyone that is over on YouTube side, you can always go to rumble.com/C/Sacred Sage, and you can follow me there. That is my home, so I always promote it. Appreciate y'all too. I know I got a couple lurkers over there too, but I got to promote. It's called brand building. I brand build where I can brand build. I get tongue tied saying it too. Oh my God, this thing takes so. Oh shit! No wonder it's taking so long. I didn't load the fucking scene. I'm an idiot. That's what it is. All right. Now we get to wait again. It probably would have been done by now if I didn't fuck it up. Foot POV cam at 50 unique chatters. We all need it. No. Mm-mm. Not seeing my crusty toes. You crazy. You cray. 50 unique chatters would be cool though. I'll take that. I mean, it's nothing other than a, I guess you can say personal goal or whatever. It doesn't benefit me. The only things that benefit me is people that get Rumble Premium, first time signups, and they follow me, watch hours, and then anyone that subscribes to Subscribestar or Itch. Those are the only way I get benefited. But I do like seeing more unique chatters. I like seeing more people watching. It's just, it's growing. It's growing. So that's what I like seeing. I am streaming more too, so that's probably helping. I know I normally have a tough time trying to do my 30 hours, but with my new position, it makes it a lot easier. You need Jesus, Kick. I like it. Well, we know what Bible studies kink is. Do you also like alien feet? That's in Solara, by the way. There's a lot of game devs that focus way too much on feet. And it does get quite annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I'll do the occasional, like when I'm game deving or whatever, shot or foot shot or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I skip that shit. No, 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 no. I was role playing. Definitely not a foot guy. He says, I had my medieval outfit on. I was role playing. Charge with the line. I will take all your women. I am a lord, and I get first dibs. Now take off your socks. Right now. Let me see them feet. That's Bible study right there. oh, from the top rope, out of nowhere, 2-ton hasher. Boom. Sure. No judgment to the foot guys. Oh, no, I don't. Dude, everyone has a shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. I don't yuck anybody's yum. But don't try and push your yum on me because that shit is yuck. If that makes sense, right? That's how I view shit. I don't yuck nobody's yum. I might tease it, though. Come on and hurry up and load, motherfucker. Damn, we got work to do. Two-ton hashers tired of seeing bartender feet. I have many as well. I don't judge. That's it. Everyone does. It just is what it is. You keep your yum. It's all yours. Exactly. Exactly. What? Guitar? I mean, if that's your thing. I can't play guitar with shit. I can't do it. I can't do it. Nope, nope, nope. Yum for the win. Yep. All right, so we are finally back over here. Our scene is loaded. I can now do, bam, focal point on DOF. I think we still need to change her expression. We need to make her more lively. We need to make her more pissed or something. I don't even know. I gotta see my dialogue. She says, "Good. I didn't want to have to fake being sick once you tried to take me home. You're nothing more than a hopeless romantic. No one would ever..." Oh, shit. God. Stupid. "You're nothing more than a hopeless romantic that only a hooker or a drug addict would ever want." Ooh, burn. And that's when you punch that bitch right in the nose. And then you go, well, equal rights. Would that work? Probably not, huh? All right, so this looks pretty good. Unfortunately, our hair is like way too fuzzy. So let's go ahead and it's at 9 stops. Let's up that to like over 13 and see how it turns out. And then we'll work on the expression. They're also not looking at each other. It's just like she's like looking at his chest while like she is like he's looking down on her, like father getting onto daughter is what the vibes that I get from this shit. So we got to change that. It'll be an easy change though. So DOF is fine. Excuse me, it's beer. Beer is amazing, but it does like to come back up. All right, so let's go ahead and boop, boop. You and you. Script. Look at each other, why don't you? We don't need chest. There we go. Yeah, she definitely needs to be angry. She needs to be angry. She needs to be like, I'm ready to mess with your mind mentally. I am the definition of that freaking woman that can't let shit go, and I will haunt you for the rest of your life. And 35 years later, on your deathbed, while you're laying in the hospital, I'm gonna bring it up and shove it right in your fucking face. Dude, I get way animated over this shit, man. I'm telling you, man. I have a very creative mind, especially when I drink. I just can't put it to paper. Angry. Intense angry. I'd say that looks intense. Looks way too something, for sure. The brow's not enough. That'll work. Now we just gotta part her mouth. or jaw, whatever. Don't break her jawline, but you definitely want to extend it, just like that. Alrighty. Now let's have ourselves a little looky look. See how good it looks now. Hey, I also appreciate that repost, Logical. Appreciate that, man. I did see that in my notifications. Although I think reposts nowadays, that's something that I hope Rumble can work on too. I wish they would separate reposts in live. I think that would be a really big win factor on them. Oh, let's also see if anyone replied to my post on X. If they did, I'll show it. Does look like there might have been a reply. No one from Rumble, but a close friend that does keep up on a lot of this shit did repost. So let me go ahead and bring that up. This is Darmouth. He also streams on Rumble. He's a really good, down-to-earth guy. He said possibly. Heck, he did a poll on if Rumble should have polls, and it won with resounding success. Who knows, though? So, yeah. Fair. I'm going to give that a like. Hopefully we hear something about it in the near future. I know they're like really pushing for this freaking shorts and stuff like that. And you know, that's cool. Push for it. I don't want it at all. I don't want it at all. I don't like watching them. I don't want to make them. I want no part of shorts. So I hope you can separate in your settings to where you don't have to have that popping up on your screen when you're trying to look for something to watch. I hope that's another thing. YouTube doesn't even do that. I get tired. I'll sit there. I'll try to see if Asmongold or Nux Taku has redone, made a video, and I get plastered with these stupid fucking shorts. It does in the feed for you and repost sections. Right. Gotcha. That's awesome. I just hope that with every decision that you make when you're with your platform, you should always have the option of I don't want that as well, right? So if you don't like it, you can have it on because it's for you. It's for you. The person scrolling through trying to find something, it needs to be the best user friendly possible. That's how I feel about it. And a lot of these platforms just don't do it. I like how much Rumble cares, though. Because Rumble be caring a lot. Hey, I appreciate that repost, Bible. I always keep an eye on notifications. I got to refresh the page, so I might not see it exactly when it happens and everything, but do appreciate that. Let's see. So we got this image done. I need to save it. And now we can start on the next one. Good. I didn't want to have to fake being sick. Oh God, how am I gonna do that, man? Oh shit. I shouldn't have had that. Fuck. I fucked up again, dude. Oh no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Hold on. Let's do this. I'm going to pull this down. Save it. Bring this back up. Perfect. Now we need to get her to stand up. So let's get her to stand up. Come on. Gotta put your big girl panties on. Oh, she's already standing up. Never mind. Get with the program, Sage. Where have you been? Let's hide MC, and it's gonna be like she's talking directly to us, right? So let's go back a little bit, get that hand motion in there. And I might even change her hand motion to where she's like pointing at you, trying to be angry, get that aggressiveness, like want to get up in your grill kind of feeling, right? So let's create the camera. Boom. Yeah, I gotta be in the camera. So there we go. Let's delete the old camera. Duh, of course. Switch DOF, and let's go into here now, and let's do hand movement. As you can tell, I zipped through this fucking program. I think I've worked in this program a time or two. I'm not certain, but I think I have spent a little bit of time in it. From what it seems like, anyways. So let's use this hand right here because it's already there. Come on, bitch. Boom. And I need to go. Let's do a forward on this. Bend here. Or unbend. However you want to describe it. Let's see how this looks in camera. Okay, see, it's kind of pointed away. So let's twist inward like this. And I think that's pretty good. Exactly like that. I think that's perfect. I think it's amazing. Appreciate everyone over there on the Rumble side. Hit that like button. Smash that like button. Punch that like. Get from the top rope on the damn like button. Punch the like. Anything. Just click it. Sometimes I swear I have Tourette's how much I click my fucking mouth. And the funny thing is I only do that when I stream. Answer me that one. Answer me that one. Do I have Tourette's only when I stream? It's a valid question. Dude, I don't even know how you can bullshit with all of us and concentrate on your scenes and not fuck up more. If it was me trying to stream and do all that, it would be a disaster. Exactly. Yeah, it sometimes is. It sometimes can be. The thing is, like, when you're streaming, I train, and this takes a lot of training. Always in the back of your mind, remember chat, remember stuff like this. I'm still working on this one right here, like the special effects stuff and like the steamrolled stuff. But that's always in the back of your mind while your focus is always on your work. I do get sidetracked. I mean, you've seen me like last week. I said, fuck it. I just chilled here and talked to y'all. So, I mean, it does happen. But I've been doing this for fucking years. So when you do something for years, it tends to become second nature over time. All right. So she was very mad about that one. And Sawyer is thinking now. The words landed clean, surgical. I felt them carve something out of me I didn't know was there. Damn, that's deep. Then I put in notes. These images should show the current Sawyer, either future or random places in the bar. Oh, fuck. We might have a problem, bro. I don't think I can do that because you got choices to make. It's going to have to be random places inside the bar. Because based off of choices, you can be in two different places. Yeah, I already have my entire fucking story hashed out. Yeah, I wish I could, but can't right now. Yeah, that'll work. We'll do random places. Perhaps I'll catch Sawyer's eye. And I'll show you what I mean. You want to capture his eye. It's a shot I rarely ever do. Because I generally don't like it. But we can check it out. Maybe I can do that and get some background on something else. No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So what you do is you do something on the lines of right around here. And just show his eye. And I could do that and have homegirl back there because she is still around, right? So where is she at? It might not be enough. Yeah, it's not enough. So I can't do that. We have not taken an image of the other two. So let's work on that group. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hell yeah. Maybe something, but if I do this, I would freaking have to have like every one of these models in this image. You know what I mean? So do I want to do that? Can I even see? I can't even see the MC really. It's over there. I'd have to do something like that. 4 models in one scene, though, is kind of crazy. But we can do it. That's fine. Let's do that. And then we'll do... They need to be looking at... No, let's keep it like that. Let's keep it like that. Yeah, let's keep it like this so at least you can see part of the face, right? I don't know how much light's going to be over here, though. It's going to be a tough image. It's going to be a tough image. What's number 2? Okay, number 2 is way over there. We don't need that. Create a new. Camera 1, focus, that, DOF, a really, really low fuzz, like 14. And let's see if there's any light over here. There might not even be any light hitting these 2 characters from this direction. It's hard to tell. But I have a feeling it's not. That's actually pretty fucking good. Dude, look at the fucking shine on this girl's head. That is fucking art. Ooh. This is these images like this is a type of shit that gives me a chubby. I love this shit. All right. We got our setup. We're going with this image. I'm not touching it. Keeping it exactly like that. Damn, that looked good. Holy moly. Yes, accept and save that and never, ever rewrite over that one. That's going to be a freaking good fucking image. Super clean. Taking notes. Like Dr. Jekyll with his notebook. Or maybe Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, taking notes. Chubby for the win. I knew I'd get two-tone Hasher to two-ton Hash. I'm sorry. To say something on that one. That's good. That's good. To this day, I don't know why those particular words lit the match. A fire set ablaze from within me. Set ablaze from within me by her statement. Rage, so clean and sharp, it felt almost purifying at first. Boom! That is some dialogue right there. If I never heard them before, I couldn't be that smart. I couldn't think of shit like that. All right, so what do we do now? Let's go ahead and take a shot from the other girl too and have her the focus. So now we can hide her. Oh shit. Hold on. We're not done here. We're not done here. It doesn't matter. It works. Okay, never mind. Some of the caps work, some of them doesn't, right? Like when I unhide her and we come over here, you can see the cap. That's what I mean. So we're going to have to change her pose a little bit too, because she's been in the same pose the entire fucking scene. Let's have her stand up like she's going to leave or something. Or about to. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. I still need her. I still need her in my life. But that bitch does need to sit down. Alright, so what do we got for sits? Go with that. Why not? Fuck it. Is it G9? I mean, I guess it's G9. She looks like she's sitting on something else, not a cushion. But that's neither here nor there. I'll have to fix the legs for sure. That is not a sitting whatsoever. That is definitely a bending. Or a leaning, I mean. Do. Uh-oh. I fucked it up. Whole character, please. There we go. That'll work. I can't quite get. You know what? Let's turn her a little bit. That's what it's going to be. Let's turn her a little bit. I'll fix her legs. Don't worry. She looks like she's in like a roller coaster ride or some shit. Whee! My legs are riding high. There we go. That'll work. Now, let's get in another angle. I almost have that angle I want. It's right there. Do I want that chair there or not? We can find out right now. Let's get the camera going. I think this is going to be another winner chicken dinner for damn sure. And let's change the... Where's her fucking... There it is. Let's just do a smile. A basic smile. No, I can't do that. I think I did something similar to that already. Yeah, let's do that, I guess. Switch to the camera. Delete the old pathetic one I had prior. Do that. DOF. Gonna have to increase it quite a bit because we want a lot of info in this one image. I want her to be the focus, but at the same time, the other characters need to be able to be seen properly, right? They need to be seen properly. That's the best way to put it. Still not enough DOF. Too fuzzy for me. Appreciate everyone that is over here on Rumble and also on YouTube. If you want to follow me on my home, my true home, Rumble, you can follow me right there in the little chat box that you see up here-ish. Rumble.com/sacred sage. That's me. That's me. Yeah, this image looks pretty fucking good. I like this. You can make out her, you can make out him. You can see her perfectly. It even gives like a little bit of an upskirt too. So the gooners can start gooning. I think it's perfect. File, save as, scene 106. That goonin' can goon. There's a lot of gooners out there in the world, and I'm here to try and make them happy. The next dialogue. I've never untangled the reason why. All I know is that the moment it caught, something in me snapped. It sent me down a dark path I could never return from. A path of scorched bridges and reckless decisions. Damn, that's tough. Yep. So that's our next dialogue. Just check in to make sure the wife did not send a message. Trying to figure out what I'm going to eat tonight. I don't know what I'm going to eat tonight. I'd like to have tacos, but the wife normally makes the tacos and she's sick. So now I'm just like, man, do I want to grill me some potatoes? But then it looks like it might rain outside. So, man, do I really want to do potatoes, ham, and bacon? I was like, man. So I'm kind of in a conundrum a little bit. I'm not going to lie. A little bit of a conundrum. All right. What? Should I snap back to the MC? Should I snap back to the MC? I could do an up close and then have her in the background. Let's do that. Since we're going with all these odd images, let's just keep riding the coattails of that. Focus with the camera. Do like that little eye idea I'm talking about. Do like a half face. This right here. I just need to make sure I got her in the image. She's not in the image. That's a problem. Fuck. All right. Almost got it. I don't know how I like that. No, I don't think I like that as much. Let's zoom back in to get more of his face. That can work, though. That can work. Let's do there. All right. Camera one. We will affect the DOF on that. F-stop's roughly 11. Oh, we need to add that light thing back in that I just hid. So where is that? Is it this? Yeah, there it is. Okay. And he needs to be like fucking angry, dude. Because he's furious right now, right? So we're no longer annoyed. We're angry. Try the troll face. No, that's not gonna work. Come on, give me a good angry. I need a good angry. No. It looks more like he's trying to cry. None of that's working for me. None of that is speaking to me. Let's do Ira. See what's up. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo. That is really fuzzy for 11 stops. We'll go with 14. Dude, look at that lighting, though. That lighting is fucking sick. You can see the pain in his eyes from this expression, dude. This is sweet. Damn. Yeah, this is it right here. I took the DOF down even further. It's actually almost at 15. So you can kind of see her. And then you can see him. Yeah, this is what's up. I don't like this, though. What's causing that? Probably this. I can try and lift up on it a little bit. But we'll go ahead and save it because that's gonna be the image regardless. So That was a good image. 107 complete. Looks good. Control the chubs, bro. No, that one image that I got was fucking stellar. That glow on top of that head was fucking lit. That was the shit too. For sure. I'm out of beer. All right, so I'm on 10. I'm about to start 108. Let's do a number crunch. Let's do a number crunch, okay? So 91 to 107. So that's 16 images on this stream. That's good. How many more do we got left? What, 771? 81? Really? Hold on now. 81, 91, 25 to go. 25 more images, and we are out of barefoot bartenders bar stools. Just saying. 2-5. That's all we got left. 2-5. Still not finishing it today, but we're almost there. We're inching there. Hey, 2 streams ago, it was at like 60 or 70. Come on now. We're rocking it. We're rocking it. Okay, it finally saved. Let's see. I need a beer. Let me piss and grab a beer again. I'm gonna actually play animations this time, so that you don't have to look at a retarded, seat while I'm away. So let me go ahead and mute this tab and enjoy the animations, because they took forever to fucking render. All right, all right, all right. I am back. Turn that music back on. The Bible story says, woo, that workout animation is tough. How long did all of these take? I can tell you, the render time on the first one took a month. That's just the render time. Yep, a month. Just in rendering. The second one wasn't as much. As you could tell, most of them were pretty much still image, not a whole bunch of moving, and just the camera showing the scenes. That one didn't take as long. But yeah, some fucking baller shit though. I do want to get back into more of like the movements and that kind of stuff, but the problem is I don't want to animate that shit myself. So I for instance, let me look something up here. What I do generally, I need to find more stuff like what this guy does. The problem is like I don't need it for most of the shit. This guy does really good work, and it's animations, right? But I can't have a dancing scene every scene. So he does dances and shit, and just to get you an idea, let's go over here to YouTube. I'll turn off the music, but this is this dance, and you can see how it has the bounce and all that stuff, and it just looks pretty good. But he has running ones and stuff like that. See this one? Got walking ones. I don't think I got this one either. But this is like a show walk. So she'll walk this way and then she'll walk back. So for like the running animations that you've seen and that kind of stuff, I used his animations. But if it's something on the lines of like looking around or using the hands like this when Amelia was typing on that screen, that was me. So yep. That's what I do. That's what I do. All right, so what is our next dialogue? I felt the rage boil over before I could stop it. I bet you did, good sir. Let's go ahead and try to... I do want another close-up. How? I don't know, though. Maybe I need to add that girl back. Because I know she's hidden right now. I don't like these angles. I don't like these angles at all. And I don't know. I don't know. Could go with this angle right here again, but I have to repose him, which is fine. Let's try and do this. It kind of goes with dialogue too. So when it comes to photography, if you want to feel the player does not have any control, you normally have it lower, right? You see how this is low and how you're looking up. It gives an impression in the brain for some reason. I don't know. I just looked this shit up, and what movie people and photography people do. It psychologically makes it feel like the character has no control. While if you look from above, it makes the person feel like they do have control. So let's go with that, especially since it says I felt a rage boil over before I could stop it. So he has no control over stopping it, right? So that's the mindset I'm going with right now. That's what I'm sticking to. I'm sure someone in the comments when this gets released, that fucking image was fucking retarded. Why did you do that? The brow should have been 10% less, or some stupid ass shit, because that's how people fucking bitch and moan all the time. I don't need to be sitting. I need to be standing. I'm in the wrong freaking one. Try that one. Maybe this. You're gonna like this next line. Hold on. You're gonna like this next line. Oh my god. Here we go. I gotta read it because it's so funny. I felt the rage boil over before I could stop it. Bitch, you're in your mid-30s, no husband, no kids. You're the last person on planet Earth who gets to speak on what anyone would want. Oh, burn, baby, burn. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'll go with this pose. And then we'll do like a little twist of Rooney. Get him to look right back at Cobwebbed Karen over here. That's what I'm going to call her. She's going to be Cobwebbed Karen. Script, look at each other. Accept. No shot. You greenlit that line. Oh yeah, he destroyed her on that. Did I make the camera yet? I did. It's camera 2. Okay. Delete camera 1. I need to fix this thumb too. That'll work. Focus is not on a button. It's going to be on MC. Thanks. Sounds good? Sounds good. Okay, so he's already focused, so I probably already have the DOF. Let's check it out. Yeah, dude, that shit was good, wasn't it? Bitch, you're in your mid-30s. No husband, no kids. You're the last person on planet Earth who gets to speak on anything someone wants. That was funny. That was funny. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fuck. You see the problem too, right? Let's first fix her hair. It's a really good shot. Don't get me wrong, it's a really good shot. But the windows is an issue because it's catching these things. But there might be a way to stop that, actually. Might be. I'm going to test something. Fuck is her hair at? Alright, so there's that fixed. I think this is picking up because I think it might be double-sided. It's not. Oh boy. Okay. Next idea. Let me test this shit. Next idea. There should be the bar thing that's down here that's hidden. Where is that? There's a reflector. You know what? Let's just keep that there. Let's bring up another one, right? I do want to test this. Maybe it'll block it out if I have that up there. So let's do ghost light. Ghost. Turn off reflectability on the windows. I want the reflectability. Brings character to it. Sorry if dumb question, but why do you delete the camera on every screenshot? Is it just faster to set up one? Yes, it is faster to set it up, but also when you do render queue and you say to do the current camera or whatever, sometimes the current camera is not the camera, it's on perspective, and it'll pick a different camera and it'll then run through all those cameras. So I've had scenes where it would make 2 or 3 images because I had like 2 or 3 cameras. So I make sure I have one camera per scene. Where is the reflect? That might work too. Let's first try the reflect, but I think this wall might work too. If it doesn't. Yeah, but yeah, that's the reason why I do it. I don't want to have to Photoshop this. It'll be a lot of Photoshop work. Okay, so that worked, but look what happened. Is it backwards maybe? Oh, that's the reason why. Hold on. Hold on. It is backwards. I'm hoping if it reflects the light back, that it will not catch these things in the mirror. That is the hope. But it also might not. Nope, that's not going to work. Fuck! You fucking suck buttholes, dude. Like, straight up. Okay, that's gone. Let's try this then. This might not work out how I want it to either. And if not, I'll have to Photoshop it out, which will be utter ass. It's going to take a lot of time. See what happens. But I do like that reflectability off that window. That looked pretty daggum stellar. Not gonna lie. It looked good. It did. It did. It looked amazing. But that Photoshop work's gonna be brutal. It's just gonna be a brutal Photoshop, it looks like. Let me flip this 180 just to make sure. Yep. It is what it is, though. I mean, I've done a lot harder in Photoshop than what I'll have to do here, but it will take me roughly like 15 minutes or so to do the Photoshop work. I really, yeah, that's how it's gonna have to be. Fuck. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's take one final look before I save it and scream. Looks amazing. Don't get me wrong. It looks amazing. But I'm going to have to Photoshop out all of this white shit, dude. Look, you can even see the fucking chairs in the reflection. That is hot. We'll roll with it, though. I have faith in my abilities. Boom, boom, boom. Hit accept. A new image has been acquired. Sawyer number 108 is finished. It's done. It is in the backdrop. Now you get to move on to MC crashing the fuck out. Man, maybe like what, one more stream and I can be done with this. What y'all think? One more stream? Ooh. He's got to go Hulk. He's got to be like this. Like he's about to punch that bitch. Can you paste a basic window shine over it for that scene? What I could do is what Bible story said. Turn off reflectability of the window. So you wouldn't see the white at all. The reason why, and I don't know why Daz does this, the reason why it picks up in the reflection is because of reflectability when it comes to these. So these are hidden until it hits windows. I don't understand it. I don't get it. But if it's a window, you can fully see these lights that I'm putting in. I could also take out the window completely and put in my own backdrop scene. I could totally do that as well. I just rather have the reflection, how you can see the chairs and that sort of number. It just breathes more life. You know what I mean? Versus oh yeah, it's night outside. It's all black out there. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason. That's the reason why. It's just the artist in me trying to become a little bit better, do a little bit more. We need... I don't know what... Oh, no, he's already in that scene. Okay, Homeboy's already ready. Homeboy's already ready. Let's bring him. out so that he's not in the actual bar. Because that looked painful. I wouldn't want my arm in the bar. Feel like that might hurt. Bring up that hand. Bring up that hand. Maybe lean in a little bit. Give her a different pose as well. She could just be standing there. do, 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 do. I don't like any of these yet. I guess I'll just go with something basic like that. That's fine. It doesn't matter. The point is MC is about to crash out on fucking journalist bitch. So that's the idea. The problem is trying to fit in. Okay, let's get them to look at each other. I think this might work. I need that girl in the background again too, I think. Is it her? No, I won't, because it's right behind him. Perfect. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, it's about to rain. Lovely. Fucking lovely. All right. I guess just look at each other. Be useful. Be productive. Stare into each other's eyes. Boom. Like that. Do got to change the angry look. Not a big problem. Quite minor, actually. And let's just pick a different angry. That's funny. That was a dull fucking angry. Trying to find something like... There we go. I think that's going to look good. Let's go ahead and delete the old camera as well. Rinse and repeat with some of this. See how it looks. See what we're popping at, man. Yeah, boyo. Bam. Oh, yeah. Please look good. Please look good. Please look good. Don't be fucked up. Looks pretty good to me. Dude looks pissed as fuck. Sold. Taking it. Taking it. Taking it. Taking it. Alrighty. All right. So that's image number 109. So that means I knocked out, 91. I knocked out 18 images. I knocked out 18 images. So I think that's going to be it for me for today. I guess I'll have to do another stream on this. I thought I could knock out... shit, knocked out quite a bit. Let's not kid ourselves. So knocked out quite a bit. Got at least one more stream to get to the next part. Maybe we can do a little bit of lighting on the suburbs and whatnot. Let's see. Do I have this? Nope, I don't have it on this one. God dang it. All right, let me go back. So that being said, whoops, don't show that one. That's my Rumble Studios. If you did enjoy today's stream, I appreciate every one of you for showing up, hitting that like button, and spending some quality time with yours truly, Mr. Sacred Sage. So, if you did, hit that like, hit that follow, subscribe, or subscribe over on YouTube, depending on what platform that you are on. If you are on YouTube, you can always go over here on Rumble, which I just posted that link that should pop up on your screen in the dialog box of where I am at. Rumble.com/C/Sacred Sage. I don't understand the C. I don't understand it. I don't. But that is the thing. And if you do want to check out my games, you can always see me on Itch, where you can download for free or donate for purchasing it. And you can follow me over there. Also, I do have a subscribe star where you can basically do the same thing. So if that is what you're into, and if you are into the adult visual novels, that is where they can be located at, rather than going through some pirate freaking site and yada yada blah 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 blah, right? So hope you guys enjoyed, and I am probably not streaming tomorrow since I have to do a fuck ass ton of work. I'm at least 9.5, 10 hours, all double and a half time pay, which is amazing. I'm gonna make a lot of money tomorrow. So I'll try to stream either Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, but always a guarantee I will be here on Saturday and Sunday. I am trying to tick and hit that little start broadcast button more during the week. Can be difficult, but it really depends on the wife's schedule, if I'm able to or not, because I don't want to stream if I can't get a good 2.5 hours in at least. So if I'm like, oh wow, it's already 2 hours, plus I got to do boot up, start up, and all that stuff, which takes like 10 minutes. No, I'm good. So it is what it is. But I am going to try and stream sometime during the week. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys again next time. Take care. Bye bye. Woo! Later, two-ton. YouTube Bible.